Y'all, I'm at my Walmart and look what they have. Now, I am not buying them because I don't believe we need organs, but check it out. You can get these. You can get these here. So, I think that's kind of interesting. So, like I said, not that you shouldn't. I'm just saying it's not something I believe that I need, but I just thought that was really interesting. I've lost 180 pounds with a combination of carnivore, keto, and counting calories. I reached my goal in November of 2022. Right now, I'm doing an experiment with being carnivore-ish and counting calories. If you want to see the results, stick around and subscribe, and we can see how it goes. Don't forget to click the like button. Okay, it's time for our Walmart haul. So, all of this, I'm going to use whole numbers. All of this was $270. So this was, it's not everything I'm going to eat for this. I get paid twice a month. No, every 2 weeks now, sorry. This isn't everything I will eat over the next 2 weeks. It's just things that I need. And things that I don't need. So this was definitely a impulse buy. It's fall, so I plan on doing something. So I got this cute little pumpkin. I'll set it out front on my steps. I got this funky looking, gourd looking thing. That'll go out front somewhere. And I got this little baby pumpkin. And then this full-size pumpkin. So those are my some of my impulse buys because yeah. So anyway, so for just those who don't know, my budget I said is $300. It used to be more, but since I buy the dog stuff online, now my budget is $300. So if anything under my budget, I then take out the cash, so that way I have a little backup cash. So anyway, so like I said, this was $370, and but I needed some scrubbing bubbles to clean my shower. I needed 2 boxes. Actually, I had 1 box of slow cooker liners on my shopping list, but I grabbed an extra one. And I needed some Dawn dish detergent. And then I needed a refill of the Dawn Power Wash. And I got some nasal strips. So, because, I get addicted to nose spray in the fall. And tonight I want to try this and see how this works. It may not do a thing, but I had to try it. That's why I only got the Equate brand, Don't invest in something hardcore. Then I got my usual puffs, and I got my toilet paper. So, let me tell you about this and this bite. I know we all hear the news from time to time, and we all know that there's just some natural unrest that comes along with this time of the season. For those in the United States, it's it's election time, and people kind of get a little bit concerned. And one way or the other, we ain't here to talk about it, so don't talk about it in the comments. Just be quiet. But I have noticed, like this morning, there was plenty of the red toilet paper, which is the one I buy. But there was, and I got there at 7:30 or 6:30. No, I guess it was 7. So the fact that I go so early and my shelves are always stocked, that the toilet paper was minimal and the paper towel was minimal, and I've been hearing people say that. So here's my plan. I need a 12-pack, okay? I need a 12-pack for my every 2 weeks. But instead, just to give me a little cushion for the future, I buy an 18-pack. And I've been doing that for a little while. Sometimes I buy a 12-pack, but sometimes I buy the 18-pack. It just kind of depends on what my hoard in my spare room looks like. And I'm okay with that. I'm not buying multiple things off the shelf, not taking from anybody else. It's just something simple I can do until, things in the world kind of settle down. The other thing I started doing, after watching Lori, F&M Lifestyle, she bought this. This is Keystone All Natural Beef. And it is fully cooked, no water added, no preservatives. Ingredients is beef and sea salt. It doesn't say anything about, like special seasonings or other items, whatever. It just says beef and sea salt. So I have been buying one or two of these. You might have seen them in my Walmart hauls. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But I had 2 on my shopping list, and since I knew I was under, I grabbed 2 extra. This is something shelf stable. I know you all have watched me long enough to know that I have one freezer is pretty full, the other is dwindling down because I've cut back on, like there was a beautiful family pack of ribeyes that was half price, but I said, no, Terri, instead of getting that impulse buy 2 of these. So that's what I did. I bought 2 of these. So like I said, this is something that you don't have to have, you don't have to refrigerate, and they're going to last quite a little while. Of course, it's going to say, let's see, this says by 2029, and we all know that food can last longer in these. And all you need is you don't have to have an electric can opener, just get the old twisty kind. So that's just kind of my way of doing some things for myself to help myself in the future. Along with that, I did pick up these. Now these, I think I might start rotating in maybe once a week or twice a week. These are some chunk light tuna in water. So I'm considering rotating some of these in once in a while. Just to get me a little more than just the beef or chicken. No plans, just telling you that's what I got. But either way, this is also shelf stable, and let's see, when's this? Best by 2027. So that's got a few years. So that's just how I am helping my future self out. Then I've picked up some creamers. I wanted to try this flavor. It's chocolate cream, 0 sugar, and hazelnut, 0 sugar. A couple of y'all have talked to me about doing a Mississippi something roast. And so I picked up some pepperoncinis. I bought the sliced kind because I would eat these much more than I would eat the whole kind. So I'll just put some of these in with it. I'm making it today, but you guys won't see that till later. Because you all are so kind and send me, gifts or cards, and I needed more mounting putty because my walls of gratitude are my cabinets of gratitude are getting pretty full. So and I'm running low on my mounting putty, so I need to add some more to it because my those Post-it notes don't stick to my thing very well. And at some point, I'm gonna have to go from the full size down to the little medium, the mini ones. But we ain't there yet. It's all right. And I needed some toothbrushes. Let me shift over here. I'm going to make some of my chocolate electrolytes today. So I buy the 100% Cocoa Dutch process, the Girardeau. I understand that's not carnivore. Don't care. So I like this in my coffee. And I picked up some peanut butter for the dogs. This is how I give them their pills sometimes. Well, Sammy and Lou, I can just drop it in their food and they just eat it right up. But whenever I have to give Callie stuff for the storms, I use peanut butter. I picked up this whipping cream. I'm going to attempt to make my version. Now, this ain't the real thing. I'm going to make my version of a chicken and shrimp etouffee. So I got shrimp back there too. But I needed some cream. I've got some plain great value Greek yogurt. I understand that there's better brands than that, but sometimes you got to focus on your pocketbook and not what other people say you should have. I got some celery salt. That's going to be for the etouffee. I picked up some more of my flavor enhancers. I buy these. These are electrolytes. It is not the electrolytes that I use, but I like it for the flavor. It does supposedly has vitamin B3, B6, B12. With all the meat we eat, we don't need to add any more B. But honestly, you can't buy these flavors without the electrolytes. So that's where I got it. I bought 3 heads for my razor, my legs. Although we're already hit No Shave November, but I've probably been No Shave November since June, July, because I don't wear short pants. I buy the fat-free cheese, mozzarella, and mild cheddar. I'm going to show you the difference in this. So 28 grams of this is 45 calories with 2 carbs. This is 32 grams, so not a whole lot. But so we'll say this is 110 calories because it says 120 for 32, but we'll even knock off 10 calories. but it's also still 2 carbs. And this is just the regular Swiss cheese, not light. But so we're getting less than half the calories, a little less than half the calories by getting the fat-free. I don't care. I want the fat-free. I want the calories because to me, since I'm counting macros, that's very important right now. But if you're not counting calories, you don't worry about what. You get what's best for you. I'm going to go to Mom's tomorrow, and we're going to make some of my, I don't know if I think I'm going to make 2, like maybe 1 of each. I'll see what I want to do. But we're going to make the cordon bleu. So I've got some diced ham to go along with this Swiss cheese. And you'll see the, back here. And then some pepperoni. And then I'll put the mozzarella, or I might even put the Swiss cheese with it. Got some eggs. I needed some eggs. I bought some ground chicken. So I'm going to use these to take to Mom's, or at least one of them, to take to Mom's to make some of those, our carnivore pockets. So I'll take that to Mom's. And then, like I said, I'm making that shrimp and chicken étouffée today. These are lean. This one does not say the word lean on it. So I want this one. It does, I don't know if it's fatty or not. I can't tell. But anyway, I know this is probably fattier since it doesn't say lean. But I'm going to need the broth to come out of this. So I definitely wanted there to be, I hoped that there would be more fat in this one. So this one is going to go with our shrimp étouffée later. But you just hang out for that video. I don't know when it's coming. I picked up some magnesium glycinate. I want to try this. I've been using magnesium oxide all along. But I would like to try, because right now I personally, please don't do this just because you hear me say this. I'm a nurse, but I ain't your nurse. So don't be doing just something just because I say I do it. Don't do it. I've been using magnesium oxide, and I do 800 milligrams, but they say that's the slowest one to absorb in your body. So what I'm going to try is, instead of taking 2 of the magnesium oxide, I'm going to do, for now, just to try it out, 1 magnesium oxide and 1 magnesium glycinate. And so I'm just going to give that a try and see if I feel any different or anything like that. So that is my haul right there. And yeah. So again, that was, what did I say? 270? I better be 270. Hang on. I was like in my head, I was like, oh my gosh, did that say 370? And I just misthought. No, it was 269.72, so 270. And then, like I said, I gave myself an extra $20 that I can have for emergencies. And yeah, so that's my haul. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.